Hello again, and welcome back to another video on something we've already done once, and we're going to do it again today. This is my 2001 Ram 3500, and the part we're replacing today is the Hydro Boost. I've already done this probably about 6 months ago, and it told me to go screw myself, and it's not going to work anymore. So you might be able to tell there's a whole bunch of nice fresh brake fluid. This thing, whatever it is, somehow seems to have popped up or out or down something, and spewing power steering fluid down there. There's a nice giant puddle of it on the driveway outside. So thankfully it is covered under warranty. Not so thankfully I got to get a new one. So that's minorly irritating. Didn't use the touch right here, and you can kind of tell it's at a funky angle maybe, but you can see all that fresh power steering fluid around there. So that's not good. We need brakes, we need our power steering to like actually be able to assist us. That's the whole point of the booster. So let me show you the new one real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and hop to it. So the good news is this one's covered under warranty. The way Rock Auto works, so yeah, this is our piece that's leaking right here. It goes on like this. And the way Rock Auto works is they basically like, hey, you need the piece, cool. We'll send you a new one. You send us the old one, we'll reimburse you when the old one shows up. So that's about how it works. Usually it's a warranty-free replacement. You pay for it if you don't send the new one back. I moved since installing this one, so I had to order a new one, and the return will be basically the reimbursement of the old one. So that's that, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and get started. So unfortunately for me, that pretty much sums up the easy part of this job. We got the lines off, and then we just got to go ahead and get the actual booster out now. And that takes place in the very super uncomfortable position of up in here. So we got to pop off. This is our brake guy right here. There's nice shiny bolts up there. Yeah, you can see two of them right there. So there's four of them, and they got to come out. Then we got to detach it from the actual brake pedal right there. You might be able to see in the upper center. And yeah, that's our brake right here. So, yep, I'm gonna knock that out off screen because that stuff sucks and I can't get a camera angle in here. I'll get the new one in. So that was actually a lot easier than I remember it being. There was 4 bolts on that back side. Turns out the very top corner one, so that one up there actually has an access port that I didn't see before. So last time I was trying to get out with something like this to get the angle right, and this time I just used a ratchet and went through the little access port thing, and it worked out just fine. So this guy's free now. Oh, there we go. And yeah, I'm gonna put it on the workbench. Alrighty, so the old one is right here, and you can see somehow it got extremely pushed out right there. Not sure what the heck happened or why. Very weird. I don't even know like how that's held in there or what. So that's pretty wild. I don't, like I said, really know what caused that. I had to slam the brakes pretty dang hard the other day. Maybe that's what pushed it out, but who knows. So new one's not bent or anything. It's in there like it's supposed to be. So we're gonna go ahead and slap this guy in. I did totally forget that I have a stupid brake switch that controls your brake lights that you're supposed to replace every time you do anything with the brake foot pedal. So whoops, I guess I'll have to order one of those, but yeah, let's go ahead and pop this guy in real quick. New Hydro Boost is in. Should be good to go there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and also knock out a couple other things in this video. We need to do the transmission band adjustment for the built transmission, see how that comes out. So we'll go do that next, and yeah, I think that's really about it. Oh yeah, and we also need a battery. This one for sure is dead. I tested Both of these, that one was at 75%, this one was at 25% a while ago. And now if I leave the truck sit overnight, it's like 8% voltage or 8 volts or whatever, which is nowhere near enough to crank this thing over. So got to get a new battery set. I'm probably just going to do the set. These things I think are just over 6 years old. I mean, they did their job, 6-year performance, but probably just give us some Duralast or something like that to replace them with it. But so that's going to go ahead and that takes care of the Hydro Boost at least. All right, so next up on the truck, what we got to go ahead and do is the transmission filter change and band adjustment. So this is a built transmission, the 47RE. It's dynamic stage 2, so I called him up and he said after 1,500 miles, mainly the front band needs to be adjusted and then the filter needs to be changed out. So I asked him exactly which filter goes in here, and I'm glad I did because I have a 2001, and in this transmission he uses a older 96 style filter, which is right here. So that's completely different than what I'm used to that came out, it was in the old truck. So we're gonna do that, came with new gaskets, and this is our torque wrench for the band adjustment and everything. So let's go ahead and hop onto the truck and knock that out. So underneath the truck, this is one of the nice things about this pan actually has a drain bolt on it, so I don't need to worry about taking off the main pan to drain everything. But first adjustment, guys, hopefully you can see that bolt right there is the one we were messing with, and basically what we're going to do is loosen the locking nut, tighten the inner one with a T30 Torx bit to 72 inch-pounds, and then back it off 1 7/8 turn, which is basically just under 2 turns, and then we'll tighten it back down. That'll be that for that particular front band adjustment. Then we got to go ahead and pop off the pan, drain the fluid out first. I cleaned out my drain pan. We're going to pop off the pan, do the secondary or reverse band or whatever the rear band adjustment is, and also a filter change. And then we're gonna put the fluid back in and we should be good to go. Alright, so everything's buttoned up under here, got everything torqued down, and just put ahead and put on the fluid back in. And it looked pretty clean, so it's fine for reuse. Next time we'll probably we'll obviously do an actual fluid change, but yeah, we should be good to go now. So you go ahead and hop around the top side, and we'll go ahead and talk about some more stuff real quick with the truck. Well, just got our new batteries installed. Went ahead and went with a Die-Hard Silver. Nothing crazy, just something off the shelf because local and I need them right now. The Interstate ones lasted. There's one on one sticker. That battery was still okay-ish, but it was on that far side and it had a 2016 sticker on it. And it says 6-year performance on the battery, and it's 2021, so we're right at the edge of that really 5 coming up on 6. So I don't know, do with that with what you will, but you got Die-Hard in here now, and we should be good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Stang out, get that out of the way, get the truck out of here, and kind of get the garage cleaned up a little bit. It's a little bit of a wreck. And then Monday, because they're not open on the weekends, I got to go ahead and bring the tire in to get that mounted on the wheel, and we can get the semi wheels back on here, and we should be good to go. Okay, well, that would explain why our fuel pressure was down. Rolls out like 30 psi now. We got to turn that down real quick. I guess that battery's been a drain on the system for a little while now then. All right, let's see how she looks now. That's a little better. Okay. Yeah, 20 is about where I want it. And then, real ideally like 17, 18, but it's good enough. I'll take 20. Well, boys, we're out driving around in the truck. Brake booster feels good. The transmission feels good, so I think we're good to go. We go ahead and take care of the that wheel and tire, get the semi wheels mounted up probably next video. But that's going to kind of do it for this video. I feel like it's getting kind of long already. And yeah, so truck's feeling good like I was saying. The battery's doing great, starts right up, no problems there. Sat overnight and yeah, no issues. So as it should be, pretty happy about that. The whole voltage issue is getting real old after a while. So I'm glad I finally bit the bullet and took care of that. It sucks because it is the diesel and these have 2 batteries, so it was like 350 bucks worth of batteries right there. And they're not even like the quote-unquote premium ones, but it is what it is. So like I was saying, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.